Yeah, so in this webinar, you will get introduction to Python, why Python has been widely used, how to install Python, and we'll use one ID called PyCharm. We have so many IDs, but we'll use PyCharm. It's very lightweighted. Then we'll install the Python, and we'll see how to write first program with Python. Actually, there's some small mistake. First program with Python it should be. Then we'll install Selenium libraries using PIP. So PIP is just a Python installation package here. So using PIP we can install everything. Then we'll write a small script in Selenium and we'll do some basic operations. Finally, we'll execute our test in Chrome browser, and today we'll see how to capture screenshot as well. So basic features of Python. It supports all the object-oriented programming concepts. So whatever concepts you have learned till now, inheritance, class, objects, polymorphism, you can apply all the concepts here. It's very easy to use, so you will get to know in few minutes. Once I start writing the code, you will notice in Java we have to write 10 line of code, then only you can achieve a particular task. But in Python you need to write only 2 to 3 lines of code, because they have so many inbuilt libraries and they have customized in this way, like you need to simply call simple methods with parameters. You don't have to call, like in Selenium you have driver.manage.windows.maximize. So they have removed this kind of dependency and they have given everything as driver.maximize. So just because of these libraries you need to write less code. It supports structured and unstructured programming. So you will notice when I start writing the first program, I don't have to start writing with class, then main method. I can directly start writing the code and it will execute. So it like so many inbuilt libraries. So for sending email, connecting to the database, reading, write the file, connecting with the network, very easy libraries and very handy to use. So in upcoming seminars, I will show you all. It's again platform independent and it has so many APIs, or you can say libraries. Through them you can directly access operating system APIs. So like say you want to interact with command prompt or any other OS related activity, Python has the full APIs to do this. It supports rich data type, so you don't have to worry about the data type in Python. So in Java you might have noticed for even single variable I have to specify int, double, string, char, float, but here we don't have to specify. It will automatically take care of the data types at runtime. So you will get to know what all this once you start writing the actual programs. So let me show you directly. I have not created slide because it's all in live. So Python is widely used in Google. So Google search engine is totally built on this Python. So let's get started with Python installation. I mainly focus on the installation part because once the installation is fine, you can try every code, you can explore from your side as well. So let's see this Python installation. Installation is very easy. Simple type Python download. So you will get their official site. Now Python comes in two versions, Python 2 and Python 3. So if you use Python 2, syntax will be totally different because they have done a major change in Python 2 and Python 3. So since Python 3 is the latest one, we'll stick to Python 3. But if you want to use the Python 2, you will find a small changes in the different syntax. So let's stick to the latest one, that is Python 3.5.1. I still have the old version. I have to upgrade. I am using 3.4, I guess. So let me check which version I'm using. So I'm using Python 3.4. You can upgrade to 3.5.1. So you will get simple one exe file. So I will simply, okay, let it download. So it's just a 27 MB file and it's just a exe file. So simply you need to double click on it, click on next, and you have to notice where exactly it is getting installed. Generally, it will install in your C drive program files and it will create a Python folder. But if you want to customize, you can customize, like you can keep in C folder and any other folder. When I was installing, I changed the path from program files to C drive. So it created a folder here called Python 3.4 and I got all these files. In your case, you will get in C drive program files and the Python version. So once you get this library, you are done. Now in Java, we need to set the environment variable. In the same way, we need to set some environment variable for Python as well, so that we can easily use this from command prompt and through using PyCharm. So now you can see once you install Python, you will get all these necessary libraries, include directory, scripts, TCL and tools. So first of all, we need to set, you can see this Python, right? This is python.exe. This will actually execute your code. So the first path that we need to set is this home directory of the Python. So simply copy this. I will keep in a notepad. Why I'm giving this path? Because every time when you run your Python program, it will check this python.exe. If it is present, then only it will execute. I need one more path. So you can see this scripts folder here. So if you open this, you will get this PIP. What is this PIP? In Python, you have one PIP Python installation package. So this PIP will help you to install Selenium, your any external library. So if you remember in Java, we have so many external libraries, Apache, POI, and other libraries. In the same way, in Python as well, we have to download so many external libraries. So this PIP will help you to download all the third-party libraries. So the second path which I will set it for this directory. So I need to add only two environment variable, one to the home directory and second to the script folder. So I will simply right click on my computer, click on properties, click on advanced system setting. Then you will get this environment variable. Simply search for a path variable. So this is the path variable. Don't create any new path. Simply click on edit. So you can see already a lengthy path has been set previously for the older softwares. But I have already set this long back, so you can see already the path has been set. In your case, it will be totally you don't have any Python, you won't be having any Python variable. So simply you need to add this at last. So semicolon, paste the path, then again semicolon and paste the path till script and click on OK. So this is a path variable that you need to set and make sure you're editing in the system variable. Don't create any new. You need to add into the existing path variable till the home directory and till the scripts folder. Once you're done with the installation part. So how you will verify whether the installation has been done properly? So simply open command prompt and type Python. So you can see Python 3.5 and it's giving me a meaningful message. So this Python window will start. You can see three arrows here. So this Python window started. Now you can start writing the program. It's very hard to write the code in command prompt, so I will use one IDE. Just to check whether Python is installed properly or not, simply type Python, and if you're getting this window, Python is installed properly. And if you want to check whether this PIP has been installed or not, so again open command prompt, type PIP. So if you're getting these options, right now we have not given any command. So Python is suggesting us, please give me some command like Python install, Python uninstall, Python freeze. Right now we are not using any command, so it's fine. Otherwise we'll use all these options. So if you're getting all these options, it means PIP is installed. Now, this is the IDE which I generally use for Python. So there are so many IDE available in the market. You have Eclipse. In Eclipse also you can write the code, but this PyCharm is especially for Python. So how to get this library? You need to simply type PyCharm download. So this is by JetBrains. If you simply click on download latest version of PyCharm. Okay, so now you will notice we have two versions here. This is professional and this is paid. So I will suggest you go with this lightweighted IDE that is completely free. So if you click on download, it will simply download one lengthy file of 167 MB. I already have, so I will simply cancel this. And how to install this? It's very easy. Simply double click on this exe file, click on next, and it will install automatically. And if you want to start this PyCharm, simply type PyCharm. I'm using Windows 8, so I have this feature. If I simply type this PyCharm, it will start. So let me close the existing session, so at least I can show you. Let's say if I don't have any instance of PyCharm, so it will start in this way. And in case it is not able to identify where is Python is located, so it will ask you where your Python is located. Then you need to redirect PyCharm to this exe file. So it will ask you where is your python.exe is located. So in case if it is not able to identify, you can specify this path and your PyCharm will start. So right now I have already one existing project, so I will create a new one. Right now I have not installed Selenium, it's just a Python I have installed and this PyCharm so that I can write the Python code. So simply go to this file menu, click on new project. By default, it will store all the projects at this location. See users, my username and PyCharm projects. Let me give this name as webinar. And you can see right now it is taking interpreter from C drive Python and python.exe. In case for you it is not able to detect, then redirect it to the python.exe and simply click on create. It will ask you, do you want to open the project in a new window or current window? I will prefer in the current window. So you can see now this project has been created, and same like Eclipse, you have some external libraries here, and you can see it is getting default library from Python. It is getting PIP as well. All the DLL files, Python libraries. So once you move forward, we'll expand this external libraries, and I will show you how exactly this works. As of now, don't go deep into this external libraries. So this is your project. Now you can start creating your first Python code. So in Java, you have packages. Here also you have one thing called Python packages. So if you click on Python package, so let's say my Python program. So this is my package. So this is your package. Inside this package, I can write multiple programs. So let me create my first program. And one thing to notice here, in Python, every file having extension is .py. In Java, we have .java. So in Python, it will be .py. So I will say basic script, or let's say hello world. This is the default program for every programming language. So by default, it will take the author, it will take your machine name. Now in Python, you don't have to worry about classes, objects. If you want to use, you have the liberty to use classes and object. But here already they have one method called print. So whatever you will write in print, and if you simply right click and run as hello world. So this is the console window. So it's printing, and you can see here internally python.exe is executing your hello world.py file. It is taking Python from my C directory Python 34. So this python.exe is executing the hello world.py file, and it is executing the code. So it's same like system.out.println, but Python is more focused on the user side, so they don't want to confuse you like driver.manage.windows.maximize or system.out.println. So they have very meaningful methods like print, maximize, capture screenshots. So this is your first program, and this is how you have to start writing. If you take one more program, you will notice it's very easy to write the code in Python. If I simply create another class called calculator, if I want to add two numbers, I can directly say a equal to 10, b equal to 35, c equal to a plus b, and I can directly say print c. You will notice here we don't have to specify semicolon after each statement, and we don't have to declare the variable like it's integer type or float type or double type. Based on the content, it will automatically typecast this and it will do the operation. So if you want to run, you can see it will give you 45. So it's just like a plain English you are writing. So you can see it's just like a plain mathematics which you are doing. And what if I change this from decimal to uh, float? Let's say if I change this from 35 to 35.45, will it work? Let's see this. If you run it, you can see it is automatically typecasting to a higher data type, and automatically it's taking the respective data type and it's printing the value. So here you don't have that data type issues. At runtime, it will automatically take the data type. So once we move forward, we have some data types in Python, but that is the different story. They have some different kind of data type and data structures, which I will let you know in future. So this is how you can write the Python programs. And let's say you want to start with a string. So simply you need to type, let's say first name. So in Python, any string you can start with double quotes or single quotes. I can give last name, And you can see this semicolon is not required. That is very good, because most of the time the semicolons create so much issues. So I can directly say full name equal to first name plus last name, and in print I can say full name. So it will say Mukesh Otwani. So it's very easy to write the code in Python. So I will start writing the Selenium code, and you will get to know how to create object, how to call the methods and all. It's almost same like Java, but in an easy way. Please confirm me on the chat window. Till here everything is fine. Are you able to get the concept? Okay, great. So let's start with the Python installation. Uh, what I will do for Python, I will simply open command prompt. So this command will be same for all of you. Simply need to type pip. To install any third-party library, you have one command called install, then hyphen capital U, and which library you want to download. So I want to download Selenium, so I will say pip Python installation package. Please install one library called Selenium. If I hit enter here, right now I already have, so it will say like Selenium already installed. So you can say right now I'm using 2.52, but you will not be having this libraries definitely, so it will download the libraries. It will hardly take 30 seconds, and it will download the latest Selenium library. So this is the command which you can fire from your command prompt, and that's all. You don't have to add it into your project as we do in a Java, like right click build path. Once Selenium is installed in your local machine, you can start writing the Selenium script here. So to write this Selenium script, will either we can write in the same package, but let's create another package, and I will say WebDriver, or let's say Selenium scripts. And I will say my first Selenium script. So mainly I will show you on Chrome and IE. Morning my Firefox got updated to a latest version, so I have to degrade it. So just before the webinar my Firefox got updated, so I will degrade, and in the next webinar I can show you directly on Firefox. The main issue only comes with Chrome and IE, that I will show you right now. So if you want to try in Firefox also, after this webinar you can try. For Firefox it will not throw any issue. So to start with Selenium, simply you need to type from. You will, once you install Selenium, you will get this option called Selenium, and you can see it is coming actually from C drive, Python 34, library and site packages. So if you want to check, go to your Python 34 lib site package. So lib and site packages. So what exactly happened when you install Selenium? It is coming into this directory. Okay, so everything related to Selenium is coming into this directory. So we are saying from Selenium, so it will import all this Selenium directory. And now you can see we have WebDriver here as well. So I will say import WebDriver. So this will import your Selenium WebDriver. So same we have import in Java, right? Here you have from the package name and the respective class. Now you can start. So let's say driver equal to WebDriver.chrome. So if you run this command, it will not start the Chrome, because we know to start Chrome, we need to install, we need to specify the path of chrome driver.exe, right? So I already have this. So these are the drivers that you need to download. So how to download these drivers? You need to navigate to their official site called seleniumhq.org/downloads. If you have worked with Selenium with Java, you are familiar with this approach, how to install this library, sorry, this driver. Click on this 2.21. You will get this zip file. If I download this zip file, so I will get this zip file. If I unzip this, I will get this Chrome driver. So in Python, you don't have to set the property. You can directly specify here the path and make this backward slash and simply run it. So you can see it started Chrome. Only one line and our Chrome started. But if you see in Java, you need to start with a class, then you need to create a WebDriver object, then you need to specify this Chrome driver.exe. But in Python, simply say WebDriver, that is nothing but actual class. Then again, we are calling one method called Chrome and specify the Chrome driver.exe. So now let's get started. Same methods, whatever methods we have used, we will use here. So I will stick to any application. So let's take as of now Facebook or any other site. Facebook.com. Then I will maximize the window. To maximize the window, they have direct one method called maximize window. And if you want to set some implicit weight, so you can directly set implicit weight and it will accept as a second. So I will say set implicit weight of 20 seconds for every web element. You can set the page load timeout. I will mention 30. So what is this page load timeout? If this Facebook is not responding in 30 seconds, it will say page load time issue error. If you don't specify this page load timeout, it will keep checking for the application to open. That's not a good practice, because I can set a specific time, and that time if it is not giving me any response, I should report to the developer. So we'll set the time of 30 seconds. We'll start Facebook, maximize window, implicit wait. And very good thing, if you want to capture a screenshot here, you can call one method called get screenshot as file and specify like in which directory you want to save this. So I will directly say screenshot name should be facebook.png. So now if you do not specify any path, what it will do, it will directly capture the screenshot and it will keep inside your project home directory. But if you specify the exact path, it will go to that directory and it will save the screenshot. And finally, you can say driver.quit. So now you can assume how easy it is to write the code in Python. You don't have to call the unnecessary libraries to set this implicit weight, maximize this. And I was amazed when I saw this method. So when I was new for Python, so in Java to capture screenshot, we need to write 3 lines of code. We need to typecast, and but in Python they have created this method, so you can directly call them, and there are no semicolon. You can see I can directly start writing. So let's run this first program. Okay, so we have not written any operation. So we'll write how to work with web element, that is same. But if you notice here, we got this facebook.png, and if you open this, it is capturing the screenshot in a PNG file. Right now we have not specified the exact path, so it is coming into the home directory. But if you give the specific location, it will go to that location and it will keep all the screenshots. So let me create one more, or either I can copy paste, simply copy and paste here. So here I can give the name as my second Selenium script, and let's start doing some operation. So if I go back to this, yeah, let me start Facebook here. You can take any application, since it is our first webinar on Python. So I will take basic examples so that you can get the concept. So you can see the username, password, and login button. I will right click, inspect. So we got this type equal to email, name equal to email, ID equal to email. So let's take this ID. I will say driver dot find element by ID dot. Okay, so I did a small mistake here. It should not be find elements. It should be find element. Find elements will work with multiple web elements. Send keys, and I will say Selenium WebDriver. I will copy paste, or let me write the code again. Driver dot find element. Where's the find element by ID again? And I will change to find element. And this time let's take some other locator. If I inspect the second password window or password field, I have the ID and name. So let's take name this time. Find element by name. And again send keys, and this time I will say Python. And we are done. Finally, I will say driver dot find element by ID. Or you can take XPath as well. It's all like Java Selenium. So let's take the ID of this login button. Okay, so ID is login button, and that's all. So let's do one thing. This time let's take one more step. I will create a directory here called screenshots. So before doing any operation, I will call this screenshot method here, and I will put one dot operator. Dot means it will refer to the current project. Then I will say focus on this screenshot folder, and it will store all the screenshot into the home directory screenshots folder, and this will be the, and here I will say Facebook 1. Just give me a minute. Yeah, sorry, someone was on the door. So let's run it again. So username, password, click on login. Okay, so it's not taking a screenshot, I guess. So let's say dot is there, screenshots, facebook.png, facebook1.png. Maybe when we can refresh and check. Okay, so we'll see this screenshot why it is not going to the perfect directory. Let's try this one. Maybe it's not taking the relative, because in Java it takes the relative and it can store in the current directory. So it will work as a normal script, but if you see, if you simply type driver and if you check the methods which we have here for WebDriver, so let me write on top so that you can. So you can see here we can get the title using driver.title, and every method you will directly get. You don't have to call any unnecessary library here. So find element, find elements, quit. To switch to a particular frame, alert, or window, you have the switch to commands. And if you see here, get current URL, get current window handle, delete all cookies, desired capabilities. If you need to execute any JavaScript, you can directly say driver.execute script. And this forward button, get cookies, screenshot into different format, get window size, positions, implicit weight, everything you will get using this driver. So if you want to switch to alert, frame, window, you have the direct methods. Okay. But in Selenium, you need to switch to driver.switch2.alert, driver.switch2.frame. So they have customized all the method and they have given direct access to this driver. So let's check the screenshot one once again. If not, we can give the direct path. Ideally, it should work. So let's check whether it's keeping in the directory or not. So if I go to this folder, seed users, then Mukesh underscore 50, PyCharm projects, webinar Python, screenshots. Okay, this is empty. Let's try with the absolute path. And let's run it. So to start with IE, you need to do the same thing. You need to type driver.ie and specify the IE driver path, and remaining process will be same. So if I get some time, maybe after this example, I will show you with IE as well. Okay, so this time we got two screenshot. So this absolute path is working. So I got two screenshot, one before doing any operation and one after doing the operation. So this is the next screen after login failed. To start working with let me show you. I need to make only one line of code change. So I will copy this. I will go to scripts and I will paste, and I will say my third Selenium script. So here I have Chrome driver as well. So if I go to my G drive Selenium folder, this is the IE driver server. I will simply copy this path. And if you are not sure how to download this IE driver, you can navigate seleniumhq.org again. For IE, you will get this two options, 32 or 64. Download it and extract. So after extracting, you will get this server. To work with IE, I will directly say IE. That's all. And I will specify the path, and let's run it. So right now you might have noticed writing Python code is quite easy as compared to Java, and it's working as expected. Click on login. And you got two new screenshots, Facebook 2 and Facebook 3. So in future webinars, I will show you how to send email and communicate with database. Only 3 to 4 lines of code. And that is also very easy. Simply call the database library, pass the username, password, and which table you want to access. Easily it will uh, you can access the MySQL tables, Oracle tables, or any other database. You will only find difficulty with HANA database. So maybe in future we'll cover how to connect with multiple databases. So we have covered the basic part, and we have covered almost like how to work with the different browsers, basic commands. And yes, if you need to verify something, so let's say before doing any operation, I want to print the title. So I can directly say driver.title. That's all. And if I need to verify, then I can do assert here. They have internal asserts. I can see here. I will say assert Facebook in driver.title. It means it will check if this keyword is coming into driver.title. It means assertion is passed. Otherwise, it will fail your test. So let's run this. So you can see in title we are getting Facebook login and sign up. So this assertion will work because you can see in printing it is saying Facebook login or sign up. So it is, so this assert is pass. If I change this assert to any other thing, let's say Facebook to Gmail, it should fail now. And let me run this. And now if you go here, it will fail because this assert has been failed, and it says line number 13. So how to get the line number? Right click and say show line number. So we got the line numbers now, and now you can see at line number 13, that is assert assert Gmail in driver.title. It means this assertion has been failed. So assertion also is very easy here. Simply you type assert expected result in and your actual result. and you have this complete project. You can you can zip this file and you can send it to anyone, same like Eclipse. So this PyCharm having more features. So maybe once you start working, you will get all the feature of PyCharm. So this is all I have for this webinar. So maybe next webinar will cover some more topics, little bit advanced, working with Windows, alerts, and frames. So I will stop the recording now and let's start with question and answers. So if you have any doubt, we can discuss right now.